Hello guys, so today in this video I'm going to be talking about some problems that you may be facing because these are some of the problems that I am facing as an appointment setter, finding uh, leveraged and qualified businesses to work for and to service their appointment setting problems. So one thing I just realized is that every single business that you're pitching to, you don't really know if they're a good business. So that's why you're asking them, and then you want to go into an interview to see whether or not they're a good fit. So one thing I started doing in volume, and I realized that it didn't work. I was pitching to anyone with any following. So clearly, that was a very obvious, stupid mistake that I made, and didn't realize it at the time. So one thing you want to be looking for is people between, I'd say, 15 to 30k. Less than 15k followers, they probably don't have a lot of inbound to manage, and also anything over 30k, they probably already have a sales team and appointment setter sorting out their inbound. So if you think about the purpose of being an appointment setter, you're trying to help someone that can afford you, someone that has a problem, which is an inbound traffic problem. It's way more easy to solve as an appointment setter versus just doing outbound, because one thing about outbound that it's a bit more trickier. What you're selling is you don't really know if people are wanting the service. But I think the trick behind that is you leverage other people's posts and stories. What I mean by that is you go to someone with the same niche, go to their recent post or story, and usually when they have a CTA, um, which is something like DM skill, DM win, DM something, that is a lead magnet. You can leverage that post or you can leverage that story, and you can scrape all the data for profiles that are in that lead magnet, and that is probably the only way to scrape other people's profiles and leverage other people's audiences. But getting back to being an appointment setter and trying to find an ideal business to work for, I'd say 15 to 30k followers, and that's what you should start doing. What you should also start doing is to do a video pitch. So at least 30 seconds. It shows more initiative to the business owner, and also it's better than anything generic. So as in like a hello, how you going? Do you need help? That automatically to me smells like you're being desperate, you're not trying that hard, and also you're not being that personable. One thing that I've realized is that people are seeking more of a human touch or human feel and less automation, especially as AI and ChatGPT is getting more and more influence with our day to day work. People are looking for a face to work with. So that's something you need to do. Every day, this is the boring task, and every day, this is probably even a hard task. Talking in front of a camera. I mean, don't get me wrong, one video to a business owner would probably take 3 to 5 takes, because you're going to mumble, fumble, and you're just going to keep starting all over again, because it's just a weird feeling talking in front of a camera. But if you don't start now, you're not going to get the reps. And it's the reps that are very important when you're starting at zero. If you don't know what to do, it's practice, and practice makes you more competent, and that will make you more confident. Okay, and that's a good way to improve your communication skills, a good way to retain attention, especially within 30 seconds. That's also sounds short, but a lot of people are going to I guess, not care if you don't have that attention grabbing skill. So it's very important to keep practicing, recording yourself in front of a camera, and once you keep up the reps, you'll find that business owner that you're happy to serve. Okay, so my volume has definitely dropped down, especially now that I'm doing video sales calls. But I think this is going to be a better strategy. So a quick one for today. I hope this helps anyone that's still struggling with any outbound prospecting to business owners, especially if you're an appointment setter. Another thing to consider that I just realized today as an appointment setter is, as an appointment setter, you're only solving one problem, which is the most easiest one, inbound uh, leads, and trying to qualify them and book them in calendars. So that is one piece of the puzzle of owning a business, okay? The next step is to learn a new skill or to build onto what other appointment setters don't know, which is what I said earlier about leveraging other people's audiences and getting their and getting their audience as outbound. Because one, make sure you find the same niche as the business owner. Two, they're going to be qualified anyways because they're in the same niche and they're most likely going to have the same pain points that they're going to address. And most likely you're going to also qualify them financially as well, especially if they're selling the same product. If it's high ticket and you're leveraging someone else's audience, they're probably selling high ticket as well. So make sure you think about that. Another thing is, as an appointment setter, the next level, as I've been looking at a lot of YouTube videos like from Serge Guattari and Nick Setting, is a growth specialist. That is the next version of being an appointment setter. And that's understanding the next problem that the business will have and solving that almost straight away. You're almost predicting what the next problem is, because once you've sort out the inbound processes and booking in calendars, you've just created another problem, a more harder problem. And if you're not just an appointment setter, you don't really know what the problem is. You can't even predict the problem. But one thing to make you more valuable as an appointment setter is to understand growth. And if you understand this, what you're trying to do in the first place, you're trying to grow the business by replying to all the DMs, which is essentially potential cash that is left on the table. So you're addressing that problem. Once you get comfortable addressing that problem, there will absolutely be another problem that will affect the business to progress or to scale. If you can figure that out, you're going to be such a valuable person and you're going to have such a valuable skill to provide to that business owner and also to pitch to new business owners, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.